today I'm going to be showing you how I make all my art in Procreate. I haven't really thought this video out at all, so it's just kind of winging it. So hopefully you learn some things. Hopefully I show you some stuff, but like I said, I didn't plan it, so we'll see where it goes. And if not, at least you can enjoy the drawing process. So my video messed up when I was drawing this, but thankfully I have my Procreate time-lapse video. But yeah, anyway, before I started doing this, I went to Googled some images of some toads, you know, not that toad, but that toad. And yeah, just get yourself a couple reference photos. That's how I started this. After I finish with my line work, I always make a copy of it and I paste it right on top, and then I use the bottom layer. That's what I use to color. The reason why I do that is later on when I go to shade and add highlights, it makes it a lot easier instead of like going over my line art. That way I just have this layer on top always, and then I will put my shadows in between. Like, think of it like a sandwich, you know? You got your line art on the top and then your color on the bottom, and you put your shadows, your highlights, your texture, whatever you're gonna put in between that. Might change the color, but just for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna make it red. He's gonna be a red frog. And if you don't know what this is just the drag and drop color. So let's see, hang on. Add some darker colors for these spots. So yeah, you can literally just click up here, drag it over, and then you can actually hit continue filling, and you can just click. Another trick that I like to do is I'll make a new layer under here, choose a fatter pen, and then I'll just color underneath it. And that kind of works a little better for these. Okay, so I changed the color. You know, you're gonna draw frogs, they gotta be green, right? I am going to, for right now, just color these guys. And I still have my color drop on, so I can just tap and fill. Just do a little close-up to show you. Literally just tapping in the white spots. The reason this is working is because I'm on my color layer, so there's a solid line there. That's why it's filling it in. But if I were to click anywhere outside of that, or that's not connected, it would just fill in the whole spot. So for right now, we got our base. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to my layers panel. I'm gonna add a new layer. And then I always do the studio brush. It's a little like fatter brush. And on this layer, I'm gonna lower the opacity down to 40 for now. I'm gonna lower it down to 28. And so now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it shadows. And since I drew this with a screen mirror effect, to show you how I got the mirror effect, you're gonna go up here to your little wrench. You're gonna go to Edit Drawing Guide. And then here you can choose all these different things. So I choose the symmetry, and then you can go to options. You can do vertical, horizontal, quadrant, radial. Just do vertical, hit OK. And then when you click on this layer, you're going to turn Drawing Assist on, because I guess that's what they call it. And yeah, now when you draw, it'll match whatever you draw on the other side. It's all symmetrical. I'm going to just turn that on here, so if you click Drawing Assist, that'll turn that on. And yeah, that way I only have to do one half at a time. I mean, if you want to be a super tryhard, you could just do both, but why not use what you got? I should point out too, since this is working as a clipping mask, now I can't draw anything off of the frog. But if the clipping mask is off, then you can see all this stuff down here. But we want this to clip to our base layer. So I turn that back on. That way you don't have to worry about if you're like drawn over here. I can just come here, put a nice shadow. And I don't have to like, you know, worry about it as much. Alright, so now we got our shadows on our frog. Since we added the shadows, I'm going to add the highlights. Also going to have a clipping mask on it. I'm going to go with a yellow because we're coloring on top of green. I'm going to lower the opacity down to about 22. And we're basically going to do the same thing, just on the opposite side. Alright, so now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some texture. Kind of the same thing as the shadows and the highlights. Just going to make a new layer, lower the opacity, and I'm kind of going to add, I don't even know what to call these, like, I don't know what to call them, dots, I guess. Frog shit, I don't know. And Procreate does have like built-in textures, and those are fine to use. Obviously they're there to use, but I don't know. I used them when I first started like doing Procreate, and I just felt like they kind of looked cheap, I guess, after a while. So now I just try and do them myself. And it does take a little more time, but I think it's worth it. Alright, he's all textured up. Now, I don't know, I gotta like spice it up a little more, you know? I'll probably add some smoke coming out of his nose, and then I think I want to add something on the belly. We're gonna add some smoke, and this is gonna be pink, because why not, you know? Drop this down to like 20, and then I'm gonna come here to the nostrils, zoom in. I think I need to raise this up a little more. Okay, and then I'm going to come in here with my eraser and just clean up this edge. Okay, got a little smoke. I think I want to add, or change these eyes to be pink. Guess I'll make them a little bit brighter. I don't know, there's something about them I don't like right now. I can't put my finger on it, but we'll see if I come up with something by the end. I'm going to come back to my blue. I'm going to pick a lighter color and come in here. Just kind of sloppily do that, drop a color in. I'm going to come back, clean that up so it's not going onto his hands. I'm going to put this below our texture layers and our shadows and highlights. There, I think that looks a little better. The only other thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to kind of match the way his skin's stretching. So I'm going to come along those folds. Alright, so that looks a little better. Now what else can we do to kind of spice it up? I mean, probably not a whole lot for this. I guess I'm going to select all this. Then I'm going to click group. So we got our group. Make him a little bigger so he fills it up. Pretty much done. I am just going to add texture, kind of grain that I like, that kind of gives it a papery look. And then I might write some shit at the top, but I'm going to figure that out and I'll be right back. I don't know. This is going to be my background. I don't know what to call it, but I do it in a lot of my stuff. This is just, I don't know, my kind of thing I like to do, just to make it less boring, instead of just like a frog floating in the void of nothing. Alright, so I got my background now. Now I don't know, I guess just to make this video fun, I'm going to come up with a frog pun and slap it on the top, and then we'll be finished pretty much.